Here's the letter R, Chunky Yarn Edition. So this is how you would put an R onto your chunky blanket. I kind of mark out where I'm going to put my loops, but you're going to take your working yarn and pull up loops along the lines of where you want them. All of your loops should be about 2 fingers wide. So I'm going to pull up all of these loops right along the side right here. And then I'm going to finish these off just so I can see kind of what my R is doing. So you take the oldest loop and put the new loop through it. Oldest loop, new loop through it, because I went from bottom to top, right? So the oldest would be at the bottom. So that's finished off right here, and I'm going to pull up loops right around my circle here. And then I'm going to finish it off right here and keep going so that I know where I'm at with my R, if it's looking okay, right? Because I just kind of mapped out where I want it on my chunky blanket. So I didn't even put, markers right in here, but you're going to bring up a loop right in. If you want that to touch, you have to bring up a loop almost right underneath that vertical line so that it touches. Cut your working yarn, and then you're going to pull it all the way through. You're going to pull that loop that you just made all the way through, and then secure it to the blanket by putting it right back through that same hole, just like that. And so it touches. Right here, I'm kind of deciding because it actually looks like I should be over to the left one. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to put it to the left one, because sometimes it's hard to tell with just little markers. And I think that that's probably going to look okay. So I'm going to go just to the left of each one of my markers right here and pulling up loops. These should also be 2 fingers wide. And then we're going to finish them off by taking the newest loop through the oldest loop, new loop through the oldest loop. And if I were to secure that one loop down, it would be too long. So I'm going to cut my working yarn and do what we did up at top and pull it all the way through. And then put that tail end, and I pulled the wrong end, so I had to adjust. Put that tail end right back down into the hole that it came out of, and adjust it to where the yarn does what you want. Now we're going to turn it to the back. And what I'm doing here is I'm kind of threading through on the bottom where my tail ends are so that I can cut and fuse these together. It doesn't really matter where you fuse them, just as long as it's on the color of the R. Comment your R name below so I can see who this was for.